Hi everyone, my name is Fangyun Zhu. I chose a topic about the geography of international students in U.S. higher education for my midterm project. A growing number of the international students prefer to choose their higher education in the U.S. rather than other countries. The main reason is that the United States is a preeminent global hub for academic training. I did some research first while I started this project. As an international student, I mainly focused on some interesting facts, such as place of origin, leading institutions, field of study, and those two both about total spending. And last one is the hometowns of the international students. And then I found some useful data from the Institute of International Education website and immigration reports. I used a pivot table and a pivot chart to show 5 compelling facts which help me to visually analyze and compare the geography of the international students in America. From those charts, it's helpful for me to sort and filter data with slicer and combo box based on my specific analysis. Additionally, I use a Power View map to present the hometowns of the international students dispersed throughout the world. As you can see from the first chart on the left side, there are many remarkable facts which reveal that the sharpest increase in international students occurred among students from the top 5 countries, including China, India, South Korea, and Saudi Arabia, and Canada. The main reason is that those countries' economies grew rapidly throughout this period. For example, South Korea had one of the fastest growing economies in the world and moved into the high-income category. And the second chart displays the leading institutions where international students would like to choose for pursuing their master's degree. The schools with the most international students range from the top universities, such as California State University in Northridge. And you can see from this list, Brooke College ranked 8th in 2013 to 2014. Among these leading institutions, international students prefer to study in the top 2 popular states, which are California and New York, due to their strong economies and high-ranked institutions. In terms of the field of study, foreigners studying business and management, engineering, and math and computer science accounted for most of the overall growth in 2014. One of the most important reasons for international students to study STEM is that the U.S. government has worked to attract international STEM students with policies like flexible visa, so STEM students are eligible to extend their OPT for up to 29 months or even more. On the upper right side of this spreadsheet, I put 2 charts separately, both about the total spending of the international students in America, which is easier to compare the highest and the lowest tuition and living expenses in those institutions from 2008 to 2012. This finding suggests that the international students can provide important economic benefits to their U.S. metropolitan destination. This is especially true for students pursuing bachelor's degree, who mostly pay full tuition from personal sources and pay higher tuition costs at public universities than in-state students. I found some information online. The New York metro area ranked first for total tuition, about $2.6 billion, and living expenses about $1.6 billion received from its international students. When you look at those 2 charts, you can see that the highest tuition in Ithaca is about 3 times higher than the total spending in El Paso, which is the lowest average total spending city among top 10 metropolitan areas in America. Therefore, I think that this fact can give other international students some suggestions when they consider where to study. When I analyze those data, I think that the metropolitan geography is an important feature not only of where international students are located in the United States, but also of where they originate worldwide. The majority of international students came from places with population of 5 million or more. Large Asian cities dominate the list of the largest home markets for international students. Beijing, Shanghai, Hyderabad, Seoul, and Riyadh made up of the top 5 global cities, each sending about 17,000 to 56,000 students to the United States. 19 of the top 20 cities of the international students were large or megacities. In 2010, the one exception is Kathmandu. So for this city, which despite a population of just 700,000 sent more than 10,700 students to the United States from 2008 to 2012, ranking it 7th overall. As you can see from this map, each bubble is in a different color by city icon type. The bigger the bubble is, the more students are from their place. Most international students also come from cities that could be classified as economically emerging. 3 of the top 20 sources cities are actually very low-income cities with GDP per capita and or below 5,000. For example, Hyderabad in India ranked 4th with more than 26,000 international students, despite ranking relatively low on GDP per capita. It's easy to display that large Asian cities dominate the list of where U.S. international students originate from. So from this map and those charts I showed you before, the data and the trends reviewed in those charts and the map present information about the origins of international students in the U.S. and how the United States and its regions can retain and leverage them to facilitate metropolitan economies. So this is all about my midterm project. Hope you like it. Thank you.